What's up, y'all? I'm here with a recap of episode 4 of SWV and Xscape, the R&B Queens. All I can say is welcome to the Shade Parade, baby. This parade is making its way down to the circus known as the SWV and Xscape show, child, with horses leading the way. Let's start with Xscape, and all they really need is understanding. Because listen, these ladies are going through. They don't know if they are Dinah Ross and the Supremes, Gladys Knight and the Pips, or David Ruffin in them fake ass Temps. But we do know y'all girl Tocha has one foot out the door and the other on Candy's neck. The tension between them is thicker than Aunt Nora's pound cake. It was like watching an episode of couples therapy in their first studio session with Coco from SWV. They're supposed to be coming up with a collaborative set list for their co-headline show. We'll come back to the co-headline show later. But Tocha pretty much sat up there and said, ain't nobody thinking about y'all little show. Get someone else to do it, okay? In true Temptation fashion, the oldest rating of the group, aka Candy, called the group members into an impromptu meeting after a rehearsal for an upcoming show, which Tocha skipped out on altogether while she was out doing God's work. Amen? Aka working on signing her solo gospel record deal and drinking some wine with her husband / manager / ventriloquist, Rocky, that he said he had flown in from Paris. I think the Texas was silent. Anyway, Jesus turned water to wine and Xscape into a trio as they began to consider what a future without Tocha looks like. Tamika stepped up to sing her sister's parts and slid right on into her role as creative director for the show, along with the help of Taj from SWV. At this point, Xscape is working to prove that one monkey don't stop no show. Speaking of monkeys, lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and a hologram of Tupac might quite literally be the only thing not a part of Taj and Tamika's creative vision for this show. Back to the show. Both groups sit down to discuss their ideas for the show, and our good sis Coco said, hold up, pump your brakes. I'm not gonna sit up here planning a show with y'all when it's going to get rained down on by egos and multi-sized Calibri fonts. What's really good with this co-headlining? The sisters with voices prove to be sisters with choices, as Coco reminds the other groups that this is not their first rodeo when it comes to working with and touring with other girl groups. They have co-headlined shows before with groups like En Vogue and TLC. Now it's Xscape's turn. Coco did not forget to slide in during her interview / talking head moment that all those groups she mentioned had outsold Xscape. Well then, in her seeming last act as de facto leader, Tocha settles things by greenlighting the co-headline show, causing Candy's head to start spinning, okay? And meanwhile, Tiny is sitting there quiet. She just here so she doesn't get fined. She's here for moral support. That's it. At the end of the episode, we're left with more questions than answers. Will Taj and Tamika be able to pull off the girl group version of the Soul Circus? Will Coco have to pull out Coco from the 90s, aka Coco from the Bronx? Will Candy get bigger font on the marquee? Will all 7 ladies even make it to the stage on show night? Will Lily's sex books sell? Guess we'll have to wait next time on Sisters with Choices and Tocha featuring the Xscape Bees. Peace.